Just win, baby.
Greatest offseason for a single team in NFL history.
Not only have the number one overall pick, they've taken every single round of the draft.
Welcome to the dark side, my friend.
Let's go, baby.
Raiders select Ashton Dyrti.
Bowers made the catch! Running, there, reached the ball, touchdown! Over the middle, plunged up in the air, and picked off by Mack!
The greatness of the Raiders is in its future.
The debate continues. We already broke down the offense from the 2014 Oakland Raiders rebuild compared to this new 2026 Las Vegas Raiders rebuild. But tonight, we turn our attention to the defense from Khalil Mack, Justin Tuck, and Charles Woodson to Maxx, Crosby, Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean. Which Raider rebuild has the better defense? Which area has more dogs? Which rebuild gives Raider Nation more hope for the future? RaiderBen, Nutty, Raider Nate, Dyrti, Raider, Pizzle, Black. We'll have a couple guests on with us tonight, man. It's going to be cracking. Real Raider talk, live chat interactions, hot takes, and debates. Raider Nation computer. If you bleed silver and black, this is the place to be. Like, comment, subscribe. And we in here, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Yo. Let me change the real. What up? What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to another edition. Got our guests pulling up. Earns in the building. We got Black in here. Dyrti, what's going on, man? Appreciate you guys.
What's up with it? I'm not talking to you, Ben.
Hey, tell me what, bro. Tell me why I was in the backstage, bro. And I went to. I'm getting ready to get ready for the show, right? So I'm changing my shirt. All of a sudden, I hear "Don't get naked." And I'm like, "Oh, what?" I forgot, bro. We all share the same StreamYard, so he seen me in the backstage taking my shirt off, gang. That was wild, bro.
It's cool when you do it, but when I do it,
I didn't know where that sound had come from, bro. I just heard somebody was like, "Hey, bro, don't start getting naked on stream." Like,
a voice coming from the sky saying, "Don't get naked."
bro, it was wild, gang. I don't know where it came from. Hey, bro, but appreciate you guys, man, for pulling up to the show. Welcome to the world's most dangerous chat. We are NWA, man, the Nation with Attitude Network. Man, we did this. Right now, we going over the Raiders rebuild, comparing the last time the Raiders tried to back to what we doing now, man. Last night, we broke down the offense. And tonight, we're going to get into the defense, man. First and foremost, we are streaming on multiple channels. You can catch the stream on Dyrti's channel, on Black's channel, on my channel. The Nation Network is in full effect right now, man. I encourage everybody to hit the like button on all the streams. Subscribe to all the streams. We're going to be bringing constant content towards you guys all season. This is just the beginning of it, man. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate Earn for pulling up. We should have Afakasi Raider in the building with us tonight too, gang. Pizzle, I guess, can't get in the StreamYards yet, so I'll send him the link. But yeah, man, you guys know what time it is. See, we got in the chat. Paul, real shit. You are not getting the link, my friend. Raider Paul.
What's that shit?
Elijah Wild Horse. What's going on? Washir.
Yeah, asking for the link already.
Lynn. Frank Weber, Panda. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What up, SoCal Sal? Hope you guys enjoyed the show last night. Did you guys enjoy the show? I thought
No.
Pretty good content.
Right.
Man, you guys didn't like it. That's tough.
Bro, he don't even say what's up. He just come in and say link.
Man, the show was hype.
Oh, real? Yeah.
The show was hype last time.
If he ain't getting the link, he ain't got nothing to say. Hey, look whose jersey I got on. Ha!
Hey, look at you. Look at you trying to pander to Earn and shit. Look at you. I feel you.
Stupid. I'm in the closet. I'm all looking through the jerseys. I'm like, what's in here? I was like, bro, I might as well go hunt some troll. I was like, Ern gonna be here. I'm gonna put the Derek Jones on. Hey, what's good with you though, Ern? Been a minute, bro. How you been, gang?
Shit, doing good. Shit, I can't really call it, man. You know, shit. Had some time, just chilling,
Surviving.
doing Earn. You feel me? Yep. Scratching and surviving. Good time.
Yeah, man.
Ain't we lucky we got 'em.
Appreciate you guys, man.
I'm seriously mad at you though, Ben. I ain't talking to you.
Oh, my bad. Maybe next time I should get fully naked so you won't be mad.
No, man. I'm mad. You sound like you sound like Drake talking to LeBron, bro. I'm mad at you. You're not my friend anymore.
Nah. He want to get half naked before the show, but he won't let me show my commercials. I'm upset.
Damn.
What up, Black and Grayed Out? What's going on, guys? I appreciate you, Sal. Much love, dude.
What up, Black and Grayed Out, my guy? Blessings.
So hopefully we'll
put some new shit together, Black and Grayed Out, but you're gonna have to wait for Ben to go home. When Ben go home, then I can show commercials.
Yeah, dirty. So I'm trying. I want to bring the graphics up. Sorry, guys. So we're gonna have I'm gonna show you guys the graphics. Quick peek at the graphics we got set up for tonight's show. What up, John? So we're gonna have the defensive line, gang. So we're looking at the 2014 defensive line compared to the 2026 defensive line. 2014 consists of Justin Tuck, Justin Jelly Belly Ellis, Danico Autry, and Khalil Mack. The 2026 defensive line consists of Maxx, Crosby, Quay, Adam Butler, and Malcolm Kuntz, amongst others. Then we're going to be looking at the linebackers. Throwing it back to 2014, we're going to have Nick Roach, C.O. Moore, and Miles Burris. I don't know why they made Miles Burris a black man here, but apparently Miles Burris is a black man.
What in the world?
Against Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean, which are our current linebackers. And then we're going to have our corners. We're looking back at Terrell Brown, Carlos Rogers, DJ Hayden, and TJ Carey back in 2014 to our current corners now, Eric Stokes, Darian Porter, Jamad McCoy, and Hezekiah Massis. We're going to be kicking it over to the safeties. We're going to have Charles Woodson, Brady and Ross, Tyvon Branch, and Usama Young versus Jeremy Chin, Isaiah Polamau, Treydan Stukes, and Dalton Johnson. And then to wrap it up, we're going to kill you with the special teams, man, with Marquette King and Sebastian Janikowski versus DJ Cole and Matt Gay. That's where we will wrap up the show, man. What up, Pizzle? What's going on, dude?
What's going on?
I forgot you didn't have access to the joint. Yeah, I thought you had access to the joint.
Nope, no access.
Damn, bro. Black hasn't got you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Damn, he did the same. He did the same thing with Dyrti last night, boys. He's not letting y'all.
Don't start that, bro. No, I didn't. Don't start that. y'all had all the information this morning when y'all woke up. So
what up, cool cat?
He just didn't understand what he needed to do.
What's going on, everybody? All right, so the only person we're missing, actually missing a couple people. We're missing Nate and Afakasi, but I'm sure they'll be here soon. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna jump right into it.
Without further
Black and Grayed Out's been asking you to free up space in your email, dude, for like 3 weeks in my chat. Free up space in your email, though.
I will.
All right.
That's the reason why he left there like that.
We're getting into the first position group chat. Make sure you guys chime in, get your votes in on these position groups. So here we go. We start off real controversial. This one, I don't know. We might have a little argument here. So you got 2014 for A is 2014. Justin Tuck, Justin Ellis, Jelly Belly, Danico Autry, Khalil. B is Maxx Crosby, Quay, Adam Butler, and Malcolm Kuntz. How are we feeling here? I don't
feel like it's that close.
No,
because it's going to take Maxx Crosby and Malcolm Kuntz to equal Khalil Mack by itself. And then Justin Tuck ain't no punk neither. Justin Tuck at that time was still at least an A-level player. So it's like your two defensive ends right there automatically. those two defensive ends on the A group are better than the whole B group put together.
No, I feel you. I mean, Khalil Mack alone is a lot to overcome, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I would go out and say Khalil Mack's probably alone is probably better than that entire 2026 defensive line by himself.
Right.
Like Circus Raider. So we got a couple in the chat. He said we got to chill though. Khalil Mack, and then we're talking about 2014. He said, "Bro, had 4 sacks." You are right. You are right. He only have 4 sacks.
Is that right?
Yeah, Khalil Mack. That was the big knock on Khalil Mack his rookie season. He had a ton of tackles for loss, but didn't have a ton of sacks.
I guess that was his rookie year, huh? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Him and Derek and Gabe Jackson. It's like the votes are sliding, chat. You guys see the poll is on the screen right now. So we got about 50-50. Looks like B's taking over now, the 2026.
Oh, they tweaking. Y'all tweaked the Nutty. I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
Hey, this ain't show, man. Chat, this y'all show. Y'all let us know.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
So how you feeling, Black? I mean, we got Ernst take. How you feeling, gang? What up? I'm in James. What's up, dude?
Yeah, I thought we were discussing the actual draft pick itself, not how they performed in year one, because we don't know how the other squad performed in year one, but we're just assessing the actual draft pick and
Right.
Was it a competent pick at the time? And being that that's the lens I'm using, I would agree with you that Khalil Mack, you can slide all the other 3 dudes on the left side and put them over there, and Khalil Mack still is a better draft pick than all those guys.
Yeah. That's what I look at. That's how I look at it, bro. I just look at overall impact of the team, not just as a rookie or whatever. But I do see some of the rookie arguments there. How you feeling, Pizzle, about this this little docket right here on the screen?
Well, there's really nothing more to say. I mean, obviously Khalil Mack is way better than all of these guys. But did you say Tuck was in there too?
Yeah. Justin Tuck and Khalil Mack.
That's the guy who punched Roethlisberger right in the mouth, right?
No, that was Richard Seymour that did that.
That was Richard Seymour.
Yeah, that was Richard Seymour. But yeah, Tuck is still pretty good. Tuck is good for us too, though. I remember Tuck made some plays for us. But yeah, I think
Tuck was damn near a Super Bowl MVP for the Giants right before he came to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Justin Tuck was a monster. Remember how he had that crazy face mask, and then Khalil Mack wanted to copy him, and then they banned the face mask. It was like them Predator face mask.
That waffle face mask.
Yeah, the waffle joint. Yeah, they banned them. I mean, shout out to Justin Tuck, because Justin Tuck was the one that had called a timeout when the Raiders was doing this dumb shit. Y'all remember that dumbass shit? I remember that dumbass shit. Where fucking Justin, where old buddy Khalil Mack and C.O. Moore were celebrating after the sack and shit, and they almost got caught offside and lost the game, and Justin Tuck had to fucking get a timeout. And after the game, he was like, if we'd have lost that game, I'd have punched him in the face or something like that. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. On gang, he did. On gang, he did. He said that to the media. He was like, bro, if we'd have lost that game, I'd have went over there and punched him in the face.
Yeah, that's why you can't be celebrating like that every play.
Yeah.
That was good old defensive tackle C.O. Moore, huh? Shout out to Ozzy.
Ain't Nutty where Nate said that same stuff last night, dog. He was like, bro, one of the greatest defensive tackles to ever play for the Raiders. C.O. Moore. Bro, I was hurt. I was hurt.
That's never gonna go away, bro.
All right, so let's go over to the chat. So get your votes in, chat, if you haven't already. While you're voting, man, definitely hit the like button. Subscribe to all channels. We're live streaming on multiple channels right now. The Nation with Attitude Network is back, man. So you're gonna see a lot of us back on here. Pretty much, this will be my time slot for the moment right here, around 10:30 Pacific to around midnight. This will be my joint until further notice. Dyrti's gonna be getting his shit cracking soon. Once he gets his stuff cracking, then we'll adjust our schedules accordingly. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys for pulling up. So let's get into the chat. The first position group, guys, is the 2014 defensive line group versus the 2026 defensive line group. Justin Tuck, Justin Jelly Belly Ellis, Danico Autry, Khalil Mack versus Maxx Crosby, Quay, Adam Butler, and Malcolm Kuntz. So let's get into the votes. I think it's right here. So we're gonna have the first one. Black and grayed out's got B. So he's choosing that 2026 defensive line. Circus has chosen A. He said B is still unproven. SoCal Sal is going with A. Amin James is going with a B. Frank Weber said until otherwise A. So he's going with the 2014 group. Raider Knight got us with an A. Charm City got us with an A. All right, let's see what we hear. Willie Wayne with an A. Give a shout out to Bourbon Man. Shout out to you, bro. Always a pleasure, bro. Alfredo, as always, bro. You know what time it is, gang. See if we got any more votes in here. I think we got Alfredo here with an A. And then I think that's all the votes. Now Elijah Wild Horse right here with an A and Cool Kev with an A. So the majority with A right there. So you see it on the streams right there on the front. We have the poll up and the majority went A. So let's go ahead and take this overlay down. So, yeah, man, I mean, that 2014 defensive line included Khalil Mack. You know what I mean? I think that's what weighs heavy, to be honest, is there's Khalil on that D-line.
Most definitely.
But you know what's crazy is Khalil was labeled as like two positions for like the first few years of his career. He was like a linebacker and a defensive lineman. You could put him at either one, and he'd have probably been better than all of our linebackers now and our defensive linemen. And that's no diss to Nakobe Dean and them, but talk about linebackers.
We have no idea what Quay. We have no idea what Walker and Dean are even going to look like at all. Hasn't Dean been hurt the last 2 years? On top of that,
yeah, he's got a rough injury history, but I try not to look into those too much. But he's been healthy. He's been healthy enough to contribute to them winning Super Bowls. So I'll take that.
I mean, I want him to do good. I want to buy his jersey because I mean, like half of my family, that's half of my family name is Dean. Like I want to buy that jersey, but I'm not going to go buy nobody's jersey who hasn't earned it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and end the poll. So we're going to be moving on. So the majority of everybody went with the 2014 defensive line group. So go ahead and stop this poll. All right, we're going to create a new poll. Actually, what if I could reset this poll?
Hold on, but how many sacks?
I can reset it. Never mind.
Hold on, man. How many sacks did they have? We should be looking at what the projection should be for
you can't look at their numbers when 2026 doesn't even have any numbers.
No, I know, but it's just be like a standard, you know. See if our guys could accomplish that or maybe more. Or are we gonna
see if you can over or under it? I got you.
Yeah. See what they had and see if these guys are gonna, you know.
All right, so we're looking at the defensive line. Khalil Mack, 75 tackles, 4 sacks. Justin Tuck, 48 tackles, 5 sacks. Antonio Smith was a defensive tackle, 30 tackles with 3 sacks. And then Justin Jelly Belly Ellis, 41 tackles, no sacks.
Even with those numbers, I still got to go B.
You got a total of 2, 5, 8.
You said B?
5, 8, 13, 17. The Raiders had 18 sacks, or no, 17 sacks amongst their – oh, not even that, bro. Because I'm counting Charles Woodson's sack. So Justin Tuck had 5. Khalil Mack had 4. Antonio Smith had 3, so that's 12. So and another defensive end named CJ Wilson had 2. So the Raiders' defensive line only accounted for 14 sacks.
Yeah, I think that this line should be able to get 14 sacks this year.
Well, I'm basing it off of what I know that the offensive line at A in 2014 and the defensive line of A in 2014 did, bro. You know, the reason why our was so bad is because our defense was so bad. And it had a lot to do with what was going on up front. Justin Tuck wasn't Justin Tuck anymore. You know what I mean? He was on his last leg. It wasn't the Justin Tuck that came from New York. I tell you that. You know what I mean? Khalil Mack was a rookie. His rookie season was lackluster. 4 sacks. It was lackluster. Maxx Crosby gets more than 4 sacks every year.
What has Group B done this year?
Huh?
What has Group B done this year?
Well, we know what Maxx can do. All right. We know what Quay can do. Quay is not past his prime. See, that was the problem with Justin Tuck. We got Justin Tuck late in his career, damn near past his prime.
That was our biggest problem. We always get players past their prime.
You know what I mean? So right now we got players. You know what I mean? We got young players. We got players that have been established. You know, like I just think the upside for defensive line B is gonna outweigh everything that fucking A did.
I'm still taking A.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A. Alfredo said Khalil didn't start hitting up until 2015. I mean, he had a good rookie year. It was more tackles for lost and things of that nature. All right. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I got 34 people in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Like I said, it helps us more than you know. Don't ask for much over here. All we ask for is a simple like and a subscribe, man. And we appreciate y'all. All right, so we're gonna restart the poll. So we're gonna hit refresh, reset. So don't vote yet. Actually, I don't even have it started. So cool. All right, so we're gonna move up to the linebackers now, chat. Here we go. Well, let's linebackers. 2014, Nick Roach, C.O. Moore, and Miles Bird.
Hold on, bro. C.O. Moore's supposed to be a defensive tackle. I'm fucking with you.
Nick Roach, C.O. Moore, and Miles Burris in 2014. And this year, I could have added Tommy Eichenberg or Cody Lindenberg, but those guys more special team guys. Put the 2 main guys up there, Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean. So go ahead and start the poll. You guys could chime in. We'll start with Dyrti. How you feeling about these linebacker groups, these matchups?
I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go with the linebackers of B. Simply because, like I said, our 2014 defense was not very good at all, bro. Like it really was the reason why we lost so many games and only won 3. You know, I like C.M. Moore. You know what I mean? He had his flash in the pants moments. Nick Roach was a one-hitter quitter, and Miles Burris, I guess he got that reverse Revergalago. You know what I mean? I guess he just getting darker and darker out of nowhere. But like, yeah, I mean, like I know what the 2014 defense did. You know what I mean? Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean are miles ahead of anybody that's on that 2014 list. I mean, those were vets, these are vets. And when you compare their numbers, these two's careers are actually better than all 3 of those guys probably combined.
Nick Roach actually played good for us for about 2.5 seasons. I think it was.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I think it was about his 3rd season is when he got that concussion, and he never came back from it. He got a real bad concussion. I forget if it was against the Chargers, but he played good for us, bro. He was arguably probably the best linebacker we had between him and like Kirk Morrison and Thomas Howard. So he was decent for us. He just got a real bad concussion, never played again, had to retire. That's why I say concussions ain't no joke, bro. I seen Nick Roach get taken out the league because of concussion. What's your thoughts, Black, on the linebackers?
I ain't sure yet. Go ahead.
How you feel, Ern? We'll pass it over to Ern.
I mean, I'm looking at Quay Walker's combined stats, and he's coming off his lowest combined like tackles and assists for his whole career. Like in 2022, he had 75, 2023, 59, 2024, 72. But in 2025, he only had 58. 70 assists. Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah. 2.5 sacks and no interceptions. I don't think Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean are going to be all that great. Again, I'm leaving room for them to sell me, like, for me to, to buy a ticket to get on that boat. But as of right now, no, bro, with their injury history, I have to go with Group A because they were actually able to be on the field most of the time.
So I'll say this. I'm going to go with what I've seen already. And I only seen a couple good seasons out of C.O. Moore, but I liked C.O. Moore. I thought C.O. Moore was decent before he started blowing his knee out. I liked Nick Roach a lot. I thought Nick Roach was definitely solid. Miles Burris was just that guy he just kind of threw in there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going with A.
Yeah.
I'm going with A because Nakobe Dean, like I said, I don't want to start bad mouthing us stuff, but like we said earlier, bro, like dudes, I hope it don't happen, but dude's got a injury history. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders paid Quay Walker like after a season where he probably had like one of his down seasons. So I'm not too excited for this defense. Anyways, our defense ain't been crap for 20 years. But I'm just gonna go with what I see already. I'm gonna trust my gut here. I'm gonna take A. How you feel, Pizzle?
I'll probably go with B. I think we haven't seen anything yet, but I think we have a lot of upside. And these guys, they're really good in college, and I think they're going to be really good for us.
Yeah, I think the whole chemistry thing, both of those guys playing with each other in college, you know what I'm saying, being teammates, and Eric Stokes being on that team, and Bowers playing with all those boys. I think he's gonna be decent. I think they're gonna be decent. But you know me, I'm just kind of taking that wait and see approach, kind of seeing how the Raiders are gonna play it. Specifically on defense, I think a lot of us kind of understand that our offense should be, miles ahead of our defense, just because we have a really good offensive coordinator as our coach or whatever play caller, but the defense I think is going to take time. So, all right, Black, I'm throwing it to you, bro.
I'm gonna go with A.
Nice.
There we go.
C.O. Moore was decent for us, dog. So was Nick Roach. People are like sleeping. People don't forget how they were pretty solid for us before C.O. got hurt and went to Indianapolis and got hurt again. He was decent.
Nick Roach was a borderline Pro Bowler 1 year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was just outside of the Pro Bowl votes. Yeah, I believe he had like over 100 tackles, like almost every single season he was with us. You guys remember that play he had where him and Charles Woodson met that Chargers running back in the hole on prime time, bro, and spanked him. They both hit him at the same time, and he fumbled, and I think it was Charles Woodson that may have picked it up and ran in for a touchdown. I don't know if that was 2014 or 2015, but it was one of them years. Charles Woodson and Nick Roach smacked the Chargers running back in the hole. All right, so it's pretty much the majority of everybody, bro. We didn't get one A vote in the chat at all. Like not one person.
They're a Raider, though.
Oh, it's my guy. Everybody get a warm welcome to our brother from down under, Afakazi Raider.
What up, what's up, Afakazi?
What's going on, gang? I think my internet connection is a bit buggy, so I'm just going to change it up real quick and I'll come back. Okay.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Man, you got to get off that Boost Mobile hotspot, big dog.
No, I don't. I think that linebacker shit in terms of the chat was about as easy as a landslide as the tight end shit was last night.
Shit, last night was super easy with the tight ends, but yeah.
So let's just look at the chat. So we got the votes, man. Alfredo went B. Obviously the poll's up. We got to get our interaction with our guys. Alfredo got B. Elijah got B. Bourbon got B. Charm City got B. He said, Circus said A solely because biblically accurate Miles Burst. Cool Kev on B, SoCal Sal on B, Willie Wayne on B. Circus said B is his real answer. He was just trolling. Zay's on B. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't
Afakasi
see how.
back
Like,
in the building.
Going on, man. I think that should be a little bit better.
Yeah, what's up, dude? Nice to see you, Afakasi.
Sorry, man. I got my
hey,
time.
what's up, dude?
30. I thought Ben said 10:30 you were starting.
Yeah, I sent you a message. I was going to start 30 minutes earlier, and you said okay.
Oh, my bad. I had a rough night last night. So.
Yeah, I sent you a message, and I was like, we're going to start up like 30 minutes earlier, and you're like, okay. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I think I read it when I had to. Anyways, my bad.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. It's all good. It's all good. So it's all right. We always recap after everyone anyway. So recap now that you're in here. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Once again, streaming on multiple platforms. NWA is back, man. The nation with attitude, the world's most dangerous chat. We are back, man. Coming back at you guys fully locked and loaded with plenty of content, man. Daily content. We're all locking into our own windows right now. Me and Dyrti will probably be on a nighttime show. I think Black and Nate plan on doing something in the afternoon. But yeah, man, we'll all be locked in. Subscribe to all the channels, man. Hit the like button on all the channels. Get us on the algorithm. Even if you don't like it, bro, hit the dislike. That shit still helps us, bro. We appreciate it. All right, so just to recap a little bit, Afakasi, and we'll get your thoughts on it. First, we did the defensive line. All right, and the majority of everybody went with A, which was the 2014 our defensive line. 2014 defensive line, that was Justin Tuck, Justin Jelly Belly Ellis, Danico Autry, and Khalil Mack, against what is supposed to be this year's defensive line with Maxx, Crosby, Quay, Adam Butler, and Malcolm Kuntz. So like I said, the majority went A with this one. How you feeling about this one?
If it was year 2, 3, 4 version of Khalil Mack, I would go with A, but it wasn't. That was rookie Khalil Mack. And rookie Khalil Mack didn't start to turn it on till the last half of the season. And even then he wasn't in his stellar all-time great form that he would find year 2, 3, and 4. So if you're looking at rookie Khalil Mack, he was more a linebacker that his rookie year than he was at defensive end. So with that said, I'd I'll go with B, surprisingly.
B. Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice. All right, so then we went to what we just covered just now, which we just did the linebackers. All right, so linebackers 24. Everybody, the entire chat, we didn't get one A. I think Ern went A and Black went A on this one. We went with the 2014, which was the 2014 linebackers with Nick Roach, C.O. Moore, and Miles Burris. And don't ask me why they made Miles Burris Black. I don't know. It just came out like that. And then versus this year's linebackers, like I said, I could have added Lindenberg and Eichenberg, but I didn't because these are the two guys right here that we're focused on, which is Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean. Who you got?
Yeah. Nick Roach was 2013.
Yeah, but Nick Roach was on the Raiders in 2014.
I think because that's where Khalil Mack would be. So I would go A as well.
Okay.
Like I said, because I remember vividly that his rookie season.
We got a super chat coming through with Alfredo, man. Alfredo.
Alfredorn4L donated $1.99 through super chat. Ben, out of curiosity, why 2014 with comparison?
Yeah, why not 2016?
All right, Alfredo. So I went with 2014 because that was the year that we got Reggie McKenzie in here. He drafted, a franchise quarterback. He got us out of the salary cap hell. So like I said, I could have did 2016, but 2014, in my opinion, was the beginning of the rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went with 2014, even though it wasn't a great year. But I feel like that was the beginning. Like so I compare it to this year, how we got Derek that year, and we got Reggie McKenzie, a new general manager this year. We gonna get, we got Spytek who's returning and stuff. But everything, in my opinion, everything's new. Like it was pretty much a rebuild when we got Derek. Type shit. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm stupid.
2014 built the foundation for what the team be in 2015, 2016, with the draft more so specifically, because a lot of these free agents that came in wouldn't really pan out for us. So yeah, bar Donald Penn, that would be the start of building that offensive line.
Yeah, I'm stupid too, Alfredo, but I'll pretty much Afakasi is what it's pretty much saying what I was trying to say. It's just the foundation I feel like is being laid this year the way it was laid that year, bro. That's all. What up with you? Who is that? Raider Nation 510. Nice to see you, bro. Rosetown. All right, so now we're up to date, up to speed now. So now we got the next. Let's go ahead and restart the poll. Show the poll, reset the poll. All right, so the next group we're going with is corners. Oh, Nutty Raider Nate's here. Okay. Nutty Raider Nate, what up, mine? I think everybody's here now. What up, mine?
Nate.
Are you there? Oh, he's in the backstage still. You?
Yeah.
There he is.
Nate.
What up, brother?
What's happening?
Nothing. Smoking Reginald.
What it do?
Like always.
Yeah.
Dummy Reginald. All right, Nate. So we Afakasi just got in here too. So we'll recap a little bit with you as well. So we're gonna throw it back real quick, pause, because we was just getting ready to move on. So we got no, you straight. So we're gonna go defensive line. And Afakasi said it too, which I said it earlier too, is I could have put Khalil Mack at linebacker too. But I chose to put him on the D line because I looked at him as more of a pass rusher. It's schematic though. Like we played a little bit of 3-4-2, so he was linebacker. So, anyways, 2014 defensive line pass rushers: Justin Tuck, Justin Jelly Belly Ellis, Danico Autry, and Khalil Mack. 2026 Maxx Crosby, Quay, Adam Butler, Malcolm Kuntz. Who you taking?
Man, I like it.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
one thing I didn't say about Danico earlier, bro, is Danico Autry had a great career, bro. He was a Pro Bowler for I think
Still
for
around
a couple of
He's
times.
with
Yeah,
the
and he's
Texans
still around.
right now. Pretty good team
Mind
with
you,
the Texans.
When I said B, I was only saying B because that was 2014 version of those players. If it was as a career as a whole, then I would go A.
We're honestly, it just really just depends on how you look at it. Afakasi, some people said the same thing. Like if they're basing Khalil Mack off his rookie year compared to this year's version of Maxx Crosby, so I see either way.
Ben, maybe you should maybe the way you should do the voting is like give it to him with no context. You know what I mean? Don't count no stats. They ask you questions. Just you take A or B. No, you don't get to ask no questions. A or B.
Bro, this is like who would you rather win with? Who would you rather win 3 games with?
Hey, facts, because both teams only won 3 games.
Yeah. For real.
God damn.
Hey, factuals. I didn't even think about that. That is a factual. Because that 2014 team only won 3 games, and that 2025 Raiders team only won 3 games. That is tough.
Yeah, but like I said, that 2014 team had guys who would go on to be some of the better Raiders we've had because this was their rookie years. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was the year that draft class built the foundation for what our team could be.
Damn, Nutty Raider Nate with the sucker punch, dude. Which team would you rather win 3 games?
What team you want to win 3 games with?
Shit. All right, so you said you went A, right? All right, so
Yeah.
now we're doing the linebackers. We just did the linebackers. So these are linebackers, bro. Nick Roach, C.O. Moore, Miles Burris, 2014, 2026, Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean.
And that's the black version of Miles Burris too.
Yeah, that's the reverse Videolago, like Black said, or not Black. Dyrti said. My bad.
That's that Reburger-Lago.
There you go.
Every year my skin get darker and darker.
Damn.
Black.
Listen with these good white folks.
Don't trust that dude. Is over there.
I gotta go B. Yeah.
You went B.
Potential there.
So I went A. Black went A. Earn went A. Dyrti went B. Pizzle went B. And I believe Afakasi also went with B, right? Afakasi, or did you go with A?
To be honest, I like what I hear from B, but I haven't seen much of them play, so I can't really give it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said the same.
Exactly my reason too, Afakazi.
Yeah, same
It's
with
not
my
fair
reason.
for me to say I prefer this bunch when, like, yeah, I've heard things about B, but I haven't seen him play. I'm relegated to a freaking Google search, and that's
Yeah. See, I think when it comes to B, both of these guys are free agents from another team. Like, we don't really know these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I see where you're coming from. All right, so now we have to speed chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate y'all as always. We are streaming on multiple channels. My channel, Black's channel, and Dyrti's channel. You guys go to all the channels, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. Like I said, helps the channel more than you guys know. We don't ask for much, man. All we ask is that you guys take 2 seconds and hit the like button. So it helps more than you guys know, as always. Shouts off of Kasi Raider and Earn for pulling up. We appreciate you guys for showing that part. All right, so corners. Here we go. We got 2014 corners: Terrell Brown, Carlos Rogers, DJ Hayden, and TJ Carey. Against this year's corners: Eric Stokes, Darian Porter, Jermod McCoy, and Ezekiel Masses. I could have put Teron Johnson on there, and I don't know why I did, but add him to the mix too. We'll start this one off with Afakasi. Who you got while I start the poll?
I'm gonna say A only because B. That's a lot of. Yep. I guess you got Eric Stokes, but all the rest of them are unproven talent up to now. You got some veteran guys. I mean, Terrell Brown is
What up, Purple?
Carlos Rogers was DJ Hayden, we drafted the year before.
Rest in peace, DJ Hayden.
Rest in peace, DJ Hayden, who I liked as a nickel corner, but up to that point, we were still trying to put him on the outside, and he just wasn't it. TJ Carey was a bright spot, one of the better 7th round picks that we were ever able to make. So I do like TJ Carey. That's what he did as that dime kind of corner. I make Robertson type deal, but he was not a bad special teamer too, like a returner. It's a pretty mid group on both sides of the coin, but B has a lot more upside. It's not even close. God, do I go with upside or do I go with production? And A wasn't very productive, to say the least.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go B, just for the sole fact, like this. Eric Stokes is there. He had a productive year last year, and there's more upside, but mid on both sides of the coin. Although I do like TJ Carey. He's one of my guys.
Y'all take a urine.
Who's wearing 24 this year?
No one.
Nobody.
Okay.
Who's it on?
I'll jump in this. I gotta go. I'm gonna go with B, even though B is unproven, because A proved not a damn thing to me. If you want to be honest, that's probably one of our worst DB rooms ever. Truthfully, only person that really did anything remotely respectable was TJ Carey. Everybody else were flops. I can't even believe that we're even. Hey, look, I don't give a shit. Once a Raider, always Raider. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the damn truth. And I don't know how both these cats, DJ Hayden and Carlos Rogers, both was number 29. I don't get that, but it is what it is, right? Like, bro, that's how terrible they were.
DJ Hayden 25.
Don't you lie to us. Don't you lie.
He was 25.
Yeah, I had his jersey. He was 25.
Bro, they both wearing number 29 right now. Is they not?
Terrell Brown was number 25 too.
Right? No, look. It say 25, 29, 29, and I'm assuming that's 30 on the end. Right?
28.
Numbers don't matter.
That was
But
like
that's
20.
still, like, bro, let's be for real, bro. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? That defensive backfield did nothing, bro. It literally did nothing. And I would rather much take a chance on some cats that might be okay. Because Eric Stokes for sure is better than anybody in that 2014 class right there. Eric Stokes is by far better than any of them. So that alone right there makes me go B.
That's it.
Yeah, I like the rookies we got this year. Masses seems like a dog from Cal, and then
Hey, my bad. I had to take a fat urine.
What'd you call him, Nate? Macau?
no, from Cal, Masses.
Oh, I thought you called McCoy Macau.
McCall.
No, he said from Cal.
From Cal, yeah.
My bad.
A dude
My
who
bad.
smokes Reginald.
Yeah, but he's a dog. I like him, and then Stukes got something to prove for me.
What up, Mo?
I'm hearing a lot of good things, so we'll see though. And then yeah, Stokes is proven vet, but let's see if he can adjust to another regime.
I see. So who hasn't given their vote yet? Who ain't chimed in on? That's how to take a urine. What up, Ern? Go for it.
All right, put it back up.
All right, let me put it back up. Putting it back up.
All right,
there you go.
B.
So Terrell Brown for me is a D. Rodgers with the 49ers was an A, but Rodgers with us was probably a B minus. DJ Hayden was very, very mid. I'm gonna say C plus B minus for him as well. TJ Carey, A minus B plus. Okay, now you go over to the other side. Eric Stokes, A minus B plus, probably up into that A territory, depending on the situation, right? Darian Porter, I really root for him, so he's gonna get it rated on the curve for me. I'm gonna go Darian Porter B plus. I know that's a little delusional, but I'm giving him B plus. Jermod McCoy, that one could be an A plus, but that could also be an F. So I'm gonna have to go right in the middle and go with C on that one. Now, Masses, I know absolutely nothing about him except for that he's from Cal. And even if he's from Cal, which is my college or my favorite football college, I'm all right with it. So
take it easy, Furpo.
I'm going B. Again, like Dyrti said, it's like, Eric Stokes is pretty much, he's definitely better than Brown, Rodgers, and Hayden. Now, him and Carey are more comparable. But, you got Darian Porter and then Jermod McCoy is the X factor right there. If that guy pans out, then that makes this B group like a total wash over the A group.
All right, so let me ask you a question, Ernst. You think if Jermod McCoy don't pan out, it's a F, even though he was a 4th round pick?
Well, if any draft pick doesn't pan out, it's a F. You feel me? If it's a 7th round draft pick and you draft him and he only plays 1 year and he doesn't end up playing or doing anything, that's a F, because you could have spent that on somebody who could have potentially made your team and actually had an impact.
I was saying the other day, bro, if we get anything out of that kid with the potential that he's got, especially the fact that he just turned 20 years old, that's one thing I like about the pick even more, is even if he has to have a surgery, he just I bit the fuck out my tongue. He just turned 20, bro. He just turned 20. He's a kid. So even say worst case, bro, the Raiders were to redshirt him, right? Bro, we're gonna get a dude that should have a fully reconstructed knee. That's gonna be NFL repaired. Because obviously if the Raiders redshirt him, they're gonna put everything they got in that kid to fix his knee, bro. He's a 1st round pick. And if that shit gets reconstructed, bro, you got a 1st round pick corner at 21 years old that had to redshirt his freshman year. I wouldn't be against that neither. But the point I'm trying to make is if we get anything 1st round talent out of that kid in the 4th round, I think it's a steal, bro. That dude's got punt return ability.
I said it could be an A plus, but I'm saying if he doesn't play and his knee has a big effect on him, or he's not effective as he was in college, then it could also be an F. So it's a big wild card for me. That one's really just a big question mark.
Yeah.
Because that could sway the whole class one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not the whole class, but that position group as we're looking at it.
Yeah, because we don't got too many corners. So
we drafted 4 guys this year. So if he doesn't work out, then it's like I keep saying, surely 2 of these other 3 guys, if it's not him, has to work out. Like, it's ridiculous.
We've been saying that for 20 years off of college.
I know that, man. I know. On paper, surely that's not an unreasonable ask. 2 of these guys, and if you want to chuck in the other 3 cats that we drafted in the last 2 years before that, like, surely, right?
We hope. I mean, in theory, yeah.
Black, do you give your opinion on these corners?
Yeah, B.
You got a B. Okay, cool. Did anybody else not get their thoughts on the corners? We all got our thoughts on them. I'm definitely taking. I don't think I gave mine. I'm taking B, just because, dude. That cornerback room. Let's bring it back up again, man. For those who didn't vote, man, get your votes in the chat. That that 2014 cornerback room left a lot to be desired, chat.
Yeah.
I mean, like Ern was saying, bro, Carlos Rogers was decent in San Francisco. He came to us. Yeah. I would probably say he was probably our best outside corner because TJ Carey was a slot. You know, he was definitely better than Brown and DJ Hayden. You know what I'm saying?
Terrell Brown was out half that season, from what I believe.
Yeah, I believe so too. So yeah, bro, I just, like I said, leaves a lot. I feel like, I know, and I've said this is gonna sound cliche because we've said this before too, like Ern was just saying. I feel like, bro, like it can't get worse than that. Can it? I mean, can it? I mean, I guess we'll find out. We didn't think it would get worse than Antonio Pierce till we got Pete Carroll. So I mean, I'm going with B, man, just based off potential. And like I said, I didn't
think it can't get worse than Antonio Pierce. You don't remember Joe Bugle, huh?
What was that?
Joe Bugle.
You don't remember Joe Bugle and Tom Cable, huh?
That was before my time. I remember Tom Cable. Tom Cable wasn't that bad. Cable wasn't that bad.
Just on Jamon McCoy before we move. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You brought up the fact that he's 20. Has there ever been a younger Raider on our roster?
Let's find out.
Does anybody know?
I don't know.
I thought we drafted somebody straight out of high school. Maybe I'm tripping.
Like, is it legal to even be in the league at 19? Like,
yeah.
So look, when I think it was Denver drafted Maurice Clarett straight out of, like, he was a freshman in college or something like that. Or did he go straight from high school? What was the story of Maurice Clarett, you guys?
There's never been a player that came straight from high school.
What was the story of Maurice Clarett?
You had to go to college 1 year.
So the youngest player that the Raiders have ever drafted was 21 years old. The youngest player in NFL history that's been drafted was Amobi Okoye by the Houston Texans at 19 years old in 2017 or 2007. 2007. What do you mean how?
He graduated high school at 17, played a year in college,
and got drafted.
Go get drafted. Now you got to play.
Yeah, now you got to play 4 years of college. They changed that shit, bro.
Two, you got to
play 4
Oh, it's two. It's two. Okay.
Wait,
so Marinovich was the youngest at 21, and we just drafted a guy in McCoy at 20. Then technically that makes him the youngest guy we've ever drafted, right?
Well, I would
off the top of you guys' head, what college did Todd Marinovich go to?
USC.
Yep. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. I'm trying to see if I can get a more detailed answer.
I mean, it's not that important. I just
no, that's actually a great question, bro. Like, that's a great question. It's because it says right here. It says that Sebastian Janikowski was so young that he couldn't drink in the United States when he was drafted in the first round. So was just Sebastian Janikowski 20 when we drafted him? Yep, there it is right there. So Sebastian Janikowski had just turned 21 when we drafted him in the first round. Just barely turned 21. So when he came to our team, he wasn't even legally old enough to drink yet.
And he was turning up in Castro Valley bars too as soon as he turned 21.
So there you have 20.
It. So McCoy must be.
Okay, no, yeah, okay, no. I'm just saying like the other youngest dude. Yeah, he's so Jamon McCoy would be the youngest. You're right, off costing. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to take it too much.
No, you're good. It was a good question. I was honestly interested, and that's actually crazy. It's actually Sebastian Janikowski. What's going? RDF is in the building. Thanks for coming by, bro. Rick Cervantes, we see you, man. Adam Smith. If you guys ain't got your votes in chat on oh, that's I think that's black shit posting. I was about to say it was like hella message saying this shit's about. Are you Black? You good? Is your shit bugging? Okay, so I think about Black.
What are you talking about, bro?
There's a comment right here.
Okay, I can't comment in the comment section.
No, I was just making. I didn't know if your stuff. I was asking a question. All right. Anyways, so people who didn't vote, Adam Smith's got B. Okay, cool, bro. We'll move on. I was confused there for a second, dude. Sorry, that kind of threw me off when I seen that in the chat. All right, guys. So we're looking at safeties. Let's reset the chat, reset the poll. Everybody, Everybody that voted on the last poll with the corners went with the 2026 corners. So let's reset this. Let's start over. All right, guys. So here we go. 2014 safeties: Charles Woodson, Brady and Ross, Tyvon Branch, and Usama Young. 2026 safeties: Jeremy Chin, Isaiah Polamau, Treydan Stukes, and Dalton Johnson. Well, we'll start with Dyrti. How we feeling?
It's hard to beat C Wood. It's really hard to beat C Wood. Tyvon Branch played both sides of the ball too.
Both sides of the ball?
Yeah, he played both sides of the ball.
What do you play on offense?
Yeah. What?
I want to say.
Are you talking about Tywan Jones? I think you're talking about Tywan Jones played both sides.
Am I talking about Tyron Jones?
What up, Sports
Yeah.
House?
Are you talking about for the Raiders?
I think I am talking
Yeah.
about Tyron Jones.
You're thinking Tywan Jones because
Yeah, I'm
they
thinking
try
Tywan,
to
yeah.
stiff him over to
Yeah,
corner.
Thank
I
you,
was
man.
like dirty
Thank you.
tripping, bro.
No. Tyvon Branch didn't play good till he went somewhere else. That's
Oh, I don't know about that, Dyrti. He was good as a Raider. Come on, dog.
Tyvon Branch was a beast. You guys remember his first career interception?
man.
That boy caught an interception with a cast on his arm. His first ever, and I believe it was against Kansas City too, if I'm not mistaken. Was
Carl
big
Joseph
game
caught
2010
a
against
caught a pick in his sleep. What that mean?
somebody caught a pick in their sleep? I didn't even know that.
Hell yeah, that dude was lost and just came up with a pick. He was all discombobulated and turned around, just came up with a pick.
Man, no respect for Carl Joseph. I like Carl Joseph.
Respect for
That's what I'm
Tyvon. Damn.
saying. The reality of the situation was he was all lost in the sauce, and he just so happened to fall into an interception. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? But I mean, I hope that B really, really does well, but it's really kind of hard to go against, the GOAT and C Wood, bro. Like I said, Tyvon Branch did have a decent career with us. It wasn't a great career, it was decent. Jeremy Chin plays well, but I don't know. Who would you put up? Which one of these four on the B holds a candle to Charles Woodson right now? Probably none of them.
No.
You know what I mean? Realistically, none of them. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what Johnson's going to do. We don't know what Stukes is going to do. We know Jeremy Chin is not C Wood. We know Polamalu was nowhere near C Wood. So I'm going to have to go with just C Wood by itself. Well, no, I'd have to take Tyvon Branch and I have to take everybody else. But those two make me stand out. B is on the fence. Like, I really got to see what B is going to do. I hope B is good. I hope it's really good. I mean, you got Treydan Stukes, who's a monster. Dalton Johnson, who backed him up in college and played really, really well. Maybe moving Isaiah Polamalu to an actual real strong safety behind Jeremy Chin will really suffice. I mean, fuck. I think I'm gonna have to go with B just because the backup.
Backups. All that shit just to turn around and go B is diabolical.
Diabolical.
This is a tough one though, bro.
As I'm peeking over here on the side.
It's not even tough, man.
Let me hear some more arguments, man.
Okay, look, I got one for you. Who out of Group B, out of Jeremy Chin, Isaiah Polamalu, Treydan Stukes, and Dalton Johnson, can you count on to will your fucking team to win a game as a defensive player?
Treydan Stukes.
I'm hoping Treydan.
Bump your goddamn head.
I'm hoping Treydan.
Charles Woodson was like 40 when he came back.
But he was still willing the fucking team to wins as a defensive player. not even at corner no more. He was at safety at that point. And still
he was in a wheelchair.
Hey, he was winning games in a wheelchair.
I can go further than that, Westside. Like, which of these players even holds a candle to Tyvon Branch, let alone Charles Woodson?
Okay,
that part.
I didn't think of that. Yep, okay.
I like Tyvon. Who you got
I
here?
mean, Jeremy Chin might be able to, like, you know, compete with Tyvon Branch. I still think Tyvon Branch wins that head-to-head. But, I mean, Jeremy Chin's the only one that he's clearly the best out of that group.
The fact we're comparing them to the mini bar, let alone the major bar being Charles Woodson, that tells you everything you need to know.
The mini bar.
That's true. The mini bar. The hotel room mini bar.
If this is tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go with the younger group, the potential, and I'm gonna go with B. I'm taking B.
What the? Okay,
I'm going with B, man. So I like Charles Woodson. We only got like 2 years out of him, bro. You know what I'm saying? When he came back.
3.
I'm looking 3. Yeah, 2014, 2015.
2013.
Them 2 years that you got out of Charles Woodson will be better than the next 4 that you get out of any of these guys.
Sure, right.
Here, I'm gonna go with the future. The greatness of the Raiders is in its future.
I'm saying that for 20 years too.
Yeah, you know, add to it. I'm taking B. He got here, Black. He got here, bro.
Yeah, I'm going with B.
Hey,
God, I hope you guys are right. I hope you guys are right.
I mean, like, because I mean, you guys are talking about Tyvon Branch. Well, this was like player when they're coming into the season, what we thought. Tyvon Branch only played 3 games in 2014. Like,
right, I guess.
So with that being said,
like,
go ahead.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, it's cool.
All I was gonna say is, like, the only reason we're bringing Tyvon Branch into it is because none of those guys in that group can compare to Charles Woodson. So we're like, can any of them even compare to Tyvon Branch? You know what I'm saying?
We're not talking about careers. We're talking about the player in that year, in that setup, in that room. Which room is best? I get Charles Woodson is the best player out of all of them, but that DB room versus this DB room, I thought that's what we was choosing. So that's what I'm choosing. I don't know. So I'm choosing B.
Using you put some spin on yours, so I see how you're taking it. Yeah, and I'm with you on that. That was my same take. I got you. Straight. We understand what you're saying.
Whose turn is it next, Mike?
Yeah, see, that's the thing, bro. Like we know what 2014 did. That was a 3 win.
3-win team. Yeah,
3-win football team. Right, like it's really hard to give praise to a team that won 3 games. I mean, the team that we just had last year only won 4. You know what I mean? So, like, these are all new guys. These are all guys who are supposed to come in and make an immediate impact and a change, right? So you got to kind of hope that they do. And, you know, just knowing that C. Wood really was that only guy in that backfield. I mean, we know Jeremy Chin can play some ball, right? We know Isaiah Palomalu can play some ball. We hope Stukes and Johnston can play ball too, right? Like that's still more guys able to play than just the one that actually did. You know, none of them other dudes did anything for us. It was all C. Wood. You know, so it's kind of hard to say, oh, that one guy is greater than 4 when we don't really know what those 4 could possibly be. But we know what that one with the 3 did. So, like, it's tough. Like, I love C. Wood. I don't never want to go against C. Wood. But in this instance, I feel like I think B is going to be better than A was.
We got some little clips here, man. I said with the first show we was throwing back some highlights, so we got a little highlight here from 2014 season right here against the Jets.
Third quarter now, same score. Geno Smith under pressure, sacked again. The ball stripped out again, but this time he's able to fall on top of it. He recovers for a 12-yard loss again, but this time he's able to
I think that was old Khalil that man ripped that joint out.
7 at halftime. Third quarter now, same score. Geno Smith under pressure, sacked again.
Khalil
stripped out again.
throwing back that 2014 season, man.
Was that C.O. Moore rushing as well on the other side?
Yeah, C.O. Moore and Khalil.
Hey, what's funny? We're gonna play Geno Smith with the Jets this year.
Yeah, that's crazy. With another one of these little rebuilds here, joints. We playing them again.
That's hilarious.
That actually is crazy. I didn't even think about that.
You can't make this shit up.
Hey, bro. You know what's funny is we was showing the Jets highlights of the Jets game last night, bro. And Geno Smith, we paused it right on the Geno Smith picture. Geno Smith, it's crazy, dude. All right, so what up, Richard Lyon? I see you on Twitch, brother. Nice to see you, bro. All right, so we went over the safeties. Looks like the majority. No, Pizzle. We got to get Pizzle's thoughts on the safeties. What's your thoughts, Pizzle? On these safeties?
Yeah, I mean, I love Charles Woodson. You know, he's a Raider though. Like you said, Branch was cool. But I think like Dyrti keeps reminding us, it's a 3-win team. You know what I mean? And I expect us to win more than 3 games this year. So I think I'm gonna have to go with B.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think you guys are doing a lot of wishful thinking. I don't think you guys are thinking with logic here. I think there's a lot of hope.
Me and Westside haven't had our takes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
I did.
Like, we kind of gave like some pointers on like others. But
what's your thoughts off of Kasi on the safeties? Sorry, because I heard you guys talking and kind of threw me off. Sorry, bro. Go for it.
That's cool, man. Well, you know, to your point, Black, like with Branch, he was out for most of the season, but to say that his best years was not with us, I think is a major disservice. He was one of the better safeties that we've had in the last decade and a half. And if he was healthy, playing alongside Charles Wilson, that could have possibly been one of the best safety rooms we've had since the days of like Rod Woodson and whoever else was about safety back in the early 2000s. I truly believe that. But he wasn't. So looking at the group as it stands, like I hear you guys, but it's as Westside said, like there's a lot of wishful thinking with Treydan, Stukes and Dalton Johnson. Can they be even close to being as good as even Tyvon Branch's best days as a Raider? Time will tell. I have a lot of hope in Treydan Stukes, but that's to be seen. But Charles Woods, I mean, that's one of the GOATs of all time, and he was still playing at a high level around then. So for me, like, Osama Young and Brandon Ross didn't really do much, if anything. But I can't go past Charles Woodson in terms of bona fide production and what he was still able to do in 2014 over the likes of those other guys. So,
hey, Avocasi.
What up, Raiders Rebel?
Question. Who said that Tyvon Branch best years or whatever was all behind him? Because I didn't say that. All I said was
it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was Dyrti said that.
I'm just asking because I'm just saying I thought we were just looking at a certain year, but I keep seeing that we're talking about their whole career. Like, okay, then yeah, we can't talk about half of the guys on the B side because they haven't even played a snap in the NFL. So there's no comparison. So I thought we was just choosing what the pick represents, not the actual.
What I said was Tyvon Branch best years weren't with us, is what I said.
His best years were with us.
They were with us. And Black, if it had heard me, I did say, like, to your point, you're right. He only played 3 games that year. So I did put that in there.
No, I'm not saying you didn't. No, I heard that part. That's why I was asking for clarification. Who said the other part? Because I said the first part, but I didn't say the second part, and it was all joined together. and I didn't want people to think I said that because I didn't. I like
Yeah.
Tyron Branch.
I
Tyron Branch
didn't
is
allude that it
cool.
was you. No, it wasn't. It wasn't you.
No, I'm just saying I like Tyron Branch though, so I just don't want, it's cool. I just don't think that I don't think that DB room is going to be better than this DB room. That's all I'm saying.
For me, it's a far fetched to expect any of those guys like Treydan, Stukes, Dalton Johnson. You can throw the other two in Jeremy Chin and Polamalu to even come close to even Woodson's days at safety. But like, I guess it's a reasonable expectation that hopefully Treydan Stukes, if he can even live up to Tyvon Branch's best days as a Raider, then that for me would be a win.
Bro, I want to find that clip of Tyvon Branch's first interception, boy.
2008. You got to go back to 2008.
So I remember he wasn't even supposed to start that game, bro. He had like a broken hand or something.
I mean, the kid only had 5 interceptions in his whole career from 2008 to 2017. Like he only had 5.
How many Polamalu got?
Huh?
How many interceptions Polamalu got?
That's a good question. Let me find out.
Is he about the same thing?
Tyvon Branch is more your box guy because we had Michael Huff playing free safety. He was the one who was getting all the interceptions around that time. People give him a bad rap, but that guy was a second team All-Pro 2010.
Who?
Michael Huff.
Oh yeah, what, as a corner or as a safety?
As a safety, the free safety.
I thought Michael Huff was a better corner than he was a safety. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he really got his just dues at corner because
right now he got 3.
See what I mean? So it's about the same thing as Tyvon Branch. So Tyvon Branch is actually better. I mean, that's if you only count interceptions as stat. But we all know that there's more that goes into playing any position than just one stat.
If you'd have watched him play, you would have seen he was good. He was good as fuck.
Mike Mitchell is crazy, dude. I think a lot of Raider fans probably don't even remember Mike Mitchell, dude.
For Tyvon's total career for tackles, solo by himself, he has 481, and that's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons. 10 seasons, he amounted 481 tackles, so 615 combined. 615 combined. That means assisted, right? And right now, in 4 seasons, Polamalu has 221 combined and 143 solo.
Someone said Obi-Wan fun.
I know, I've seen that.
Okay. Huh. So, I mean, like if he continues to play, pretty much the same, or he gets better, and he has a 10-year career, I feel like he may be better at the end. His stats may be better in 10 years, at the end of a 10-year career versus Tyvon. Like my deciding factor is the fact that I know that team went 3-4. Only won 3 games, bro. And I really
say that this team doesn't win 3 games though.
And I'm saying, and you didn't let me finish. And I'm really, really hoping that this team wins more than fucking 3 games, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, so we got the last group to cover, but before we get into that, man, once again, we appreciate everybody who's came by the stream tonight, bro. Shout out to Afakasi Raider and Earn for pulling up to the stream, bro. We appreciate you guys, bro. As always, you guys know what time it is. You guys, we are streaming on multiple streams on multiple channels right now. The Nation with Attitude NWA is back. We're going to be bringing you guys multiple channels with multiple content all throughout the day. We encourage everybody, bro, to hit the like button on every single channel. Subscribe to every single channel as we do this as a nation and as a team. And we look forward to having you guys a part of it, as this is just the beginning of great content coming your way. So before we move on to our last position group, before we get into a little bit of freestyle, before we close out the show, we're going to go ahead and recap the safeties. So let's bring the safeties back up right here. And we're going to go back to what the chat. So Alfredo has chosen the 2014 safeties Adam Smith's got the 2014 Raider Nation 2014, Cool Kev 2014, Charm City 2014, Alfredo So Far Landslide, Circus Raider for 2014, Rick Cervantes 2014. We got our first 2026 here with the Sports House. Got the 2026 Raider Nation for Life, got 2014. Zay got 2014. Appreciate you, Sports House. Much love, dog. See, we got in here. Bourbon's got 2014. So I like the potential of B, but I can't go against Seawood. I think that was an argument for a lot of people here. Frank Weber got us with the 2014. Zay said Stukes ain't all that. He ain't got fluid hips at all. I think that was the corners. Frank Weber said I put Woodson and Tyvon Branch over everybody in B. Past versus future, that's a fact. See what we got in here, bro. So we got any more votes because we got the poll up. I think the majority of everybody really went A here. Shout out to Bueno there. He went with the 2014 safety group with A. Cash Lord, bro. It's been a minute, bro. It's always a pleasure to see you, bro.
Well, hold on. So how many interceptions did they have? How many turnovers? How many forced fumbles? How many interceptions did they have? What was their stats?
2014 defense was not very good. We won 3 games.
Yeah, but so do we think? Well, like I said,
what up, Al's Ghost? Nice to see you, bro.
I agree. So, but what I'm trying to say is if they only got 1 or 2 or 3 interceptions, do we think?
What up, Joel Lee? So SoCal Sal's got A. Joel Lee's got A. Sorry, Pizzle.
Charles Woodson had 4 alone.
Okay, so he had 4 picks. So
that's more than any of our safeties have had in the last what? Has any safety had more than that in the last 5 years? Well, since we moved to Vegas? I don't think
All right, so here we go. Pizzle. I got the numbers for you. Charles Woodson, 111 tackles, 1 sack with 4 picks. Brandy and Ross had 2 picks, and DJ Hayden had 1 pick. DJ Hayden with 46 tackles, Brandy and Ross for 76 tackles. Like I forget who was saying about Tyvon Branch not paying much that year. He was right. Tyvon Branch is way down there. He didn't really do nothing that year. So
he was out for the season.
So pretty much low standards for that 2014 safety group to be met because there really wasn't much there outside of Charles Woodson and a couple interceptions by Brandy and Ross.
So a total of like 8 interceptions then.
Yeah, so 4 from Seawood, and 2 from Brandy and Ross, and 1 from DJ Hayden. So 7 total interceptions from them corners. Or from the safeties. I'm sorry.
So do we think we're going to get more than 7 interceptions this year from Team B here?
From the safety room alone,
that's a great question. That's a great question.
It's like I said though, Pizzle. Has any of our safeties since the move to Vegas had more than 4 picks, or even 4 picks?
No, I totally understand that, but I also blame the defensive scheme that we've been running. We've been running this zone 3 or whatever the hell they've been running. And
cover 3,
yeah, the cover 3 that it's not very optimal. It's old news.
Yeah.
It's not 2008 to 2015.
All right. Yeah, I feel you. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So we got the last position group here with
special teams.
Special teams. All right, guys, there you have it. 2014. Let me go ahead and restart the poll. Restart.
If anybody says B, you gotta walk the fucking plank, bro. Straight up.
Marquette King and Janikowski versus AJ Cole and Matt Gay. Who you got?
Hey, where's the long snappers? They deserve their flowers.
Oh yeah. Apicasi, you a real one. I ain't gonna lie. Apicasi a real one. He said,
"Where's my guy John Kondo? Where's John Kondo?"
Bro, I think John Kondo alone would probably win this joint.
Right.
all
Marquette
BS,
King was,
man, there it
was a
is.
hell of a good punter, bro.
He was.
And he was the swaggiest punter like in the NFL history. Sebastian Janikowski is like probably like one of the best kickers we've ever had. I can't think of one better. Jeff Jager was pretty good. I mean, Daniel Carlson. I mean, I mean,
Quarterback. We had a quarterback that was
alone.
kicking field goals that was pretty good.
George Brandon,
Mhm.
but he wasn't kicking 68-yarders.
Man, do y'all know we traded Brandon Ross in 2014?
Yeah, we traded him.
We traded him to Miami.
Tough.
Oh, and another reason.
Shane Leichler was gone already. Cash short. He went to Houston. I think the year before that or 2 years before that.
And another reason I got to go A is because like I wouldn't be able to buy the punter for Drew B's jersey. I just wouldn't be able to wear that, bro. I'm sorry.
The place kicker, you mean?
Is that whatever? Fucking number 8.
Yeah, the place kicker.
Yeah, I mean AJ Cole don't get no love.
I didn't even know he was a damn
AJ
kicker, bro. Shit.
Hey, keep in mind though, Sebastian Janikowski was a first-round pick kicker. He better have been one of the best kickers to ever play for us. I think he's the only kicker ever even drafted in the first round.
I think he is.
You gotta go A with this. This is terrible. Matt Gay, we don't know what he gonna do, bro. Like he didn't do shit for Frisco. You know,
He might not even win the job.
Yeah,
So much song.
he might not even.
Shout out to Tokyo Toe. Shout out Tokyo Toe.
Yeah, he may not. So, like, and Marquette King was a show, bro. Like, people may not like him, bro, but
that's why he's doing the dance right there while getting ready to punt the ball. You see him getting ready to cross the ball between him legs.
He was a weapon in 2014, bro. Marquette King was a weapon in 2014.
Remember when he was riding the donkey and shit after he punted the ball?
Yeah, that was 2016. That was 2016, Dyrti.
Huh?
That was 2016 when he was at his best form.
He's just speaking.
No, 2014. He was a weapon in 2014. He had a foot, bro. Like our offense was stalling out. Our defense was not doing too hot, but he was still punting like 50, 60 yards. Like he was good. Like 2016 was his best year, but 2014, the year he came in, he came in because he won the job.
And he copping corner play. He got rid of all the way back inside the 10.
Yeah, he was pinning people back. He nice long high, like giving people time to get down there. Like, you know, he was a weapon in 2014, bro. He really was.
Hey, I love Marquette King. Do you guys remember in his rookie year, when he was fighting for a job, his very first snap in preseason, when the other team saw that it was an African-American punter, they thought that it was going to be a fake, and they called for a fake run. And then when he punted and they saw what he did, they were kind of like, oh, what the hell happened there? But Marquette King was that good that season he came competing for his job. Shane Leichler was still our punter at the time. But we felt so high on him that we stashed Marquette King on the injury reserve list with a toe injury. So he was out for the season. So by the time the end of the season came around, we moved on from Shane Leichler. We ran with Marquette King, and the rest was history. So, hey, I love myself some Marquette King.
Me too.
I ain't gonna lie. So last night, Chad, if y'all remember, y'all come by the show. What up, Blacks Mob Raider? What up? Would you mind? Hey, y'all came by the show. I said last night, I think tight end is the one position I think over my entire fanhood. I think we've always had somewhat of a decent tight end. You know. From Zach, what was his Zach fucking Miller. Zach fucking Miller, yeah, Zach Miller. Then we moved on to like Michael Rivera and Jared Cook and Darren Waller and Brock Bowers. So it seems like we've always had good tight ends. Right? I think we've pretty much been pretty straight.
It goes back further than that. It goes back to Todd Christensen, Doug Casper.
No, I'm just saying because you remember how like the Raiders used to be like DBU, like cornerback U. You feel me? Like now we're like tight end you. Like now we get all the good tight ends. Now we always hit on tight ends is the point I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'd say the same thing kind of for safeties. The same thing kind of for not for safeties, but for punters, because outside like maybe Johnny Townsend, or something or Tommy Townsend. Like we've had pretty much good punters before Leckler, after Leckler, like now with Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like almost
Jeff
with
Gossett,
kickers too.
Michael
Almost
King.
with kickers too. Almost. I'd say almost because I mean Daniel Carlson was good there for a minute, dude. He just fell off bad, bro. It was like that roller coaster ride where it's like keep it low. That boy just
give him a drink.
But for the most part of his tenure here, he was one of, if not best kicker in the league. Yes, he did have a drop off, but I'm going to appreciate his best days rather than say, look, yeah, it fell off at the end, and that's going to be his full stop.
Hey, Ben, remember this highlight right here?
Which one's this one? Dyrti got one. What's his joint?
The fake.
Oh yeah, where he missed it and had to run that joint. Yeah, I remember that joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
He tried that again later that year against Denver.
I don't think it worked the second time.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Yeah, because that time right there, it was an accident. He tried to fake it against Denver, and that didn't work.
No, they probably studied up for that. They probably got ready for that.
That was just a bad snap, and
Walford and David Osbury weren't that bad. I won't say they were as good as some of the other tight ends, but they weren't terrible.
Dave Osbury would have been something if he hadn't injured himself. He was looking good as fucking preseason, but then he injured him. It must have been a career-ending injury because he never played again after that. But he was showing a lot of potential those preseasons. I thought we had something with him.
Yeah, we had a lot of good tight ends, bro, that have come through and played for us. Like I said, not a lot of positions, but tight ends, kickers, and punters primarily. Like we've been low-key decent at that. Obviously, we don't want our special teams to be, you feel me, our best unit, but special teams is a third of the game. Now punt coverage and kick coverage, that's another story. But I am glad that we can get good tight ends, bro. Glad that we got a great tight end now because a tight end is a quarterback's best friend, especially a young quarterback. And I think this is what I don't think a lot of people are thinking about neither, bro. I think y'all should put this into your brain. Brock Bowers and Fernando Mendoza are going to grow together, dude. You feel me? Like these guys are going to become best friends very early, bro. And they're only like a year or two separate in terms of age, bro. And a tight end is a quarterback's best friend, bro. Trust. And we all know how Kubiak loves his tight ends. Oh, dude, Brock Bowers about to fry, bro. Brock Bowers about to fry. It's gonna be special. It's gonna be special watching it. Y'all need to knock it off. Y'all have your
I was laughing at. I was laughing at Westside's face. I agree with you, Ben. I agree. I was just laughing at Westside's face. My bad.
People acting like Brock Bowers ain't the best player on our team.
Looks like
not the Brock Bowers part, bro. It's the Fernando Mendoza part. He ain't thrown a fucking pass yet. Y'all need to calm that shit down.
No, I'm just saying that he's gonna have a chance to grow with Brock. I don't know what their future's gonna have, but it looks good. It's I feel like
put up a poll.
I would go for it. I would rather you can take the poll down. I would rather Fernando Mendoza have a number one tight end, superstar tight end, than a number one wide receiver.
Yeah, sorry, Ben, I wasn't laughing at you.
No, you're good. You're good. I just didn't know. I just didn't know what was going on. I was kind of confused there for a second.
Create a poll for me, Ben, because I'm outside the studio. Create a poll.
What's the question?
The question is, does Josh Jacobs play the full season this year? Yes or no?
Oh, fucking Josh Jacobs, bro.
Because I don't know if he's gonna touch the field at all this year.
One thing I will say about that whole situation with Josh Jacobs is look, that chick that he was dating, she's like scandalous. She's known for going around and fucking with other
I'm lost. What happened with Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs got arrested today for choking the shit out of his fiance.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs got arrested today?
Yeah, so Josh
Jacobs
was arrested today. No, you making excuses, man. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses.
Ain't no excuses. Everything has a context, Dyrti. Fuck that.
Yeah, I understand that, but still, you an NFL player, bro. Ain't no excuses for you to put your hands on no woman, bro. Ain't no
Oh, bro, they said they got him on some Ray
man.
Rice shit.
Put his hands on a woman, bro. Just strangle her, bro. Why you strangling her, bro?
Holy shit! Fact, is those facts,
bro? So his charges
are you overblowing the situation?
No.
Right now?
So the charges against Josh Jacobs include felony strangulation and suffocation, and 4 misdemeanors: battery, domestic abuse, criminal damage to property, domestic abuse, disorderly conduct, domestic abuse, and intimidation of a victim.
That boy finally snapped on his bitch, dog. That boy finally snapped.
Bro, you Josh Jacobs, you leave, bro. Fuck all that. You leave. It's a bunch of women out there for you.
Josh Jacobs got like 20 baby mamas though, dog, like 20 kids. Like
let me ask you a question.
Yeah, so letting one go ain't gonna hurt you.
No, I just think it's crazy because he's been dealing with all this shit for so long, and he finally crashed out, bro. He finally crashed out, dog.
Dyrti, let me ask you a question. So who's to say that she wasn't attacking him and he was trying to get out that fucking house and she wouldn't let him? You're not females do that shit.
There's still no excuse for strangling her. There's no excuse for strangulation or suffocation.
I mean, I get that part, but I mean, shit. We don't know all the context we went there.
Hey, look, context or not, if I have the upper hand to strangle you or suffocate you, I have the upper hand to walk away.
I will say, if it was the Raiders, if he was still a Raider, he wouldn't play another snap. With our policy when it comes to domestic
you're right.
violence.
You're right.
With us, he wouldn't play. But the way the NFL is right now, I don't think he's going to play either.
Well, especially for us,
fresh charges. These are fresh charges, bro. And we talking strangulation and suffocation. Video or not. Video or not.
The only reason why
hey, you know what? Pizzle, there probably was a video, and that's where the damage of property came from. Took the phone and smashed it because it was being recorded.
Yeah, but
I'd rather get the fucking damage of property charge than have that shit get out.
Hey, bro.
Well, thank God he ain't a Raider anymore.
The thing that's crazy, bro, is like I was saying earlier, dog. Like he was like Tyreek Hill, like. He's got like hella different baby mamas, dog. But he was always able to keep that shit like super under the radar because obviously like he was able to make everything work. I think it's so crazy, bro, that like it's finally like something finally blew up. I knew at some point it was gonna blow up, dog. Then
let me ask you a question.
One of them was gonna crash out on you, gang.
Be real. I know my answer to this. You know what I mean? I know my answer to this. But y'all give me y'all answers, independently, please.
Nobody even voted on that poll, dog.
Don't lie. Don't try to be
no interest in that.
You are right now. Let me ask you this: if you met a girl and she told you she had an OnlyFans and you knew she was popular on OnlyFans, can you technically get mad at the shit that she does? Didn't you sign up for that? I mean, it's just like dating a porn star. You signed up for that.
All right, Dyrti. So the context that I'm hearing about what happened is she's fucking around with Josh Jacobs and Caleb Williams at the same time. If that tells you anything,
bro.
Regardless,
you signed up for that.
Regardless, bro, it's
signed up for that. She's an OnlyFans model, bro. She is available to the highest dollar. She gonna make her money. She ain't gonna stop making her money because when you leave her, she ain't gonna have your money. So she gonna continue to make her money. But you, Josh Jacobs, you worth millions. You in Green Bay where there ain't shit to do. You know how many women want to sleep with you? Bro, this ain't no excuse, huh? Ain't no excuse. Look,
I mean, it's really not.
I can get two broke people.
We do the same thing with everybody. We always make judgment without knowing the context, and I'm not going to keep doing that shit.
I get it, but bro, like I personally have zero tolerance for it. I don't feel like there's any excuse in the world for you to put your hands on a woman, short of she got a gun or a knife and she about to kill you. That's it. But even once I take the gun or the knife from her, you know what I mean? I'm not about to sit here and choke the shit out you. I'm not about to suffocate you.
Have you ever been punched in the face by your girl and then she's standing in the doorway and won't let you leave?
Yes. Yes.
Me too. So I missed her in the
I regret my
action.
I regret my actions. You know what I mean? I regret my reactions. I do. I regret my reactions. But I didn't hit nobody. I didn't hit nobody.
West Side, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, we're having to put hypotheticals into the equation for it to become acceptable, if you want to call it that.
Well, because we have no context, so we have to put hypotheticals.
There is no hypothetical when it comes to situations like that, bro. You are a stronger human being. You fight off 300-pound tackles, bro. This little 105, 110 female, bro. Are you serious?
Everything's not black and white, though. Everything's not.
I understand. But what is this little 105, 110 female gonna do to you if she ain't got no gun or no knife?
We don't know what she had. We don't know if she had anything at all. We just don't know.
Hey, look. If she got videos of you doing some strange shit, that's on you for allowing her to record it. And you shouldn't be in the strange shit putting it on tape. That's your fault. That ain't her fault. That's your fault. You was dumb enough to do that, right?
What the fuck does it mean? Hold on, y'all.
Me, I feel like, bro, like I see no excuse for those actions, bro. And I expect if all allegations are true, I expect them to be held at the highest accountability. And I do not expect him to suit up. That's one player I could take off my fantasy board.
I like who is it? Someone's comment in the chat said, "What's the headlines would be former Raider," right?
Yeah.
Not current Packers, former Raider.
No,
former Raider.
It actually says Packers running back. It says Packers running back Josh Jacobs arrested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says Packers.
There's already a few that says former Raider. I've seen them.
Have you? I haven't seen any. All of them, all the ones I see say Packers. Yeah, all of them that I'm looking at.
Until Josh Jacobs is convicted, it's still my dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, he'll probably plead out. He'll probably plead out.
He vehemently denies criminal charges.
Trying to get it to focus. There we go. Can you see that?
Okay, I see it. Who wrote that? Heavy? Is that heavy.com that wrote that article that says that?
So that first one is Heavy. The next one
I
is
don't even watch
KSNV. Yeah.
They're blocked. Heavy is blocked from me, bro. They can't. I don't see nothing that they post, bro, because they are some haters, bro. Heavy.com, they are some haters, bro. Like, I don't get it. They hate us, bro. That's all they do is write negative stories about us. They don't write nothing positive. Everything out their mouth is something bad. Even when something good is going good, they got something bad to say. So I'm good on Heavy, bro. He hasn't been with the team in how many years?
Three,
right?
Like this, yeah, it's like his third year coming up, I think.
Right, 3 years.
Who is Heavy? Who is Heavy?
It's a small social media platform thingamajig that writes sports articles and shit. I don't like them because all they do is talk bad about us. That's all they do. They don't.
If you want some good Raider content, go hire Raiders Resistance.
Yeah, I've never seen Heavy write anything intelligent. That's all of their stories is just dumb. I don't even. Bro, I could see you say former Raider because he out the league and we were the last team he played for, and You know what I mean? But bro, he ain't been on our team in 2-3 years. He's still an active player in the NFL for the Green Bay Packers. How we get thrown in the mix? How our name come up?
Is the main thing making Raider content, or is it just NFL content?
Josh Jacobs.
I'm just saying, like, reputable places don't do things like that. NBC, they didn't write no shit like that. CBS didn't write no shit like that. People.com, they didn't write no shit like that. ESPN, Yahoo Sports, New York Post, USA Today, NFL.com, they all say Packers. Why? Because they reputable. I'm going to sit here and you didn't, we going to get views because we put Raiders in the name. Bro, but you telling a bad story and you putting us in the mix with it when it ain't got nothing to do with us.
Nothing.
It got nothing to do with us.
Nothing.
All I can say is that, like, at the time when we moved on from Jacobs, I wasn't with it. Moving on to Zamir, Amir, and Sincere, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a lot happier now that we've moved on when we've got Genty in the door. And there's a lot of people in the content creating scene, which is surprising to me, who don't quite believe in Genty and are not sold on what he produced year one. But I, for one, am not one of them. I believe in Genty, and I think his most productive years will come either this year and the next, or both.
Yep. I believe more in Genty than I do in Mendoza. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you should. I mean, this is his second year. Like, this is when, like, Genty should be kind of finding his feet, and year 3 should be peaking. But I don't see why he couldn't be doing it this year.
Right.
Look, if he innocent, then he innocent. If none of this happened, then it didn't happen. But if it did happen, you deserve the punishment.
If he gets convicted, I got to wash my hands of him. But if until he gets convicted, I'm holding out hope.
He's gonna play out.
Even if he plead out, that's an admission of guilt, and the NFL gonna take that serious. Then that means he might play. He might be suspended like 8 weeks.
Because even if he drops the charges, the state's got a choice to pick him up at some point. So
Pizzle, they're gonna throw out the felony strangulation. He's gonna plead out to like one of those destruction of property or one of those lesser ones.
But the thing about it is,
that's what I'm saying.
We all know the truth. He might play this year, right? He may play this year because they're gonna push this court date back till next year.
Just remember, ladies, he might choke a bitch.
Well, at least like on the positive side, that's something we can say with the offseason so far, as we haven't had any of these type of headlines about us yet. I mean, this being the closest it's a former Raider. So the fact that it hasn't been us and we've kept things pretty quiet in the offseason, no news is good news. So
man,
hopefully that stays that way. Where is Ben? Did he leave?
He probably was gonna take a urine or whatever the hell he be saying.
No, I think he went night because it's after 11.
Or he went to go pull his pickle or something.
Got to work in the morning.
Yeah, I might go and chuck in a quick nap because I got to work night shift tonight. Thanks for having me on, gang. I'm gonna.
What's up?
All right, man. Good to see you, bro.
Blessings.
Black, Dirty, West Side, Pizzle, and Ben, Nate. What time is it? Red Nate's. All right, peace.
All right. Want to get rid of that
yeah. Who has to get rid of Black? Can you get rid of the poll?
How am I getting rid of his poll?
It's not my poll.
It's not my poll either.
But Ben took off. I don't know.
Well,
he can't. Did it come from his YouTube? It came from his YouTube, huh?
So if Ben puts up some shit and then he dips out, it doesn't go away. It still stays up.
Yeah, I think he took off. What you guys want to talk about?
What you guys, I don't know, Raiders, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Shit. It looked like the Raiders are making a lot of good choices this offseason, right? My thing is this, it's just like it's been so many years where I thought the Raiders were making the good choices in the offseason, right? And it just didn't pan out. So until I actually see this stuff on the field, I'm not buying no Fernando jersey. I'm not doing none of this extra stuff. Nothing, but I'm not going to no games. I'm not buying no Raider hats, no Raider shirts, no Raider jersey. I'm not buying no Raiders nothing. I'm not investing not a goddamn dime into this team until I start seeing return. So until I start seeing some return on my prior investment.
I like that prior investment statement right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. And yeah, I agree, but I think that we already know Kubiak's all business.